So here's a nice game I had with black playing against white. I had a 91.1% accuracy, and I had fun playing this game. Honestly, 49 moves. Let's get straight into it. They go e4. I play e5. I was gonna say Petrov defense because that is what I play when they play knight f3. But here they play the center game, which I personally am starting to like playing against because it's not. I mean, it's not a bad opening by any means, but it's not perfect. Like I said, I'm minus zero point 0.2 right now. I feel a lot more comfortable doing this versus other openings. I take the pawn. The Danish Gambit, I think, is a bad opening, personally. Now, maybe there is some way that this does work, but every time I've played it, I've either won or got a winning position then blundered. But I always feel comfortable coming out the opening against this position. They go after they take back with the knight, which is different than the last person I played. The last person I played, let me take on the b2 square. However, I just didn't do it. But I go d3, d6 after, bishop c4, knight f6, knight f3. The best move here for them would have been the queen. Yeah, I think I was just reviewing a game too. There's like not a lot I can do here. I think the only thing I could do is maybe queen e7 and then fianchetto the bishop on the king side and castle, but that takes a while. But that's maybe the only thing. But after they don't move their queen and I get my bishop off, I'm really comfortable. Because now at this point, I can just castle. So like it does nothing. They attack with the knight, but again, you're one move too late with this. Like, not that this would have necessarily worked for certain a move before, but now I can move queen to e8. They're bringing their knight in. I understand the thought process, but again, it's kind of superficial at this point. I just go knight to h6, castle, and I kick the knight. Now here, this is a don't do, I would say. I learned this when I first started playing chess. A rook is not worth two minor pieces. It's just not. A rook is better than one, but you'd rather have two than the rook. And they give me the two. And here, I feel very comfortable. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a win. Because I was going back and forth for rapid today. I finished 6 out of 10, but I lost up to lower rate people, so I lost 2 points over on the day. But anyways, I was feeling very confident here, like, oh, I can finally get a win at this point in the game, 12 moves in. So how do I convert it? I go c6 immediately, and then I take this free pawn, then I drop back, then I go knight there to attack the queen. I do think I make a mistake somewhere. King to h8, and then bishop f. Yeah, so here's a mistake, kind of. Oh, no, it's not. Because I was saying queen capture d6, but I have c5. And then that's... Okay, because they go rook a b1. I was confused why they did that. But they saw something I didn't see. I had a tactic where I would have won a piece if they took that pawn. I go bishop to e5. Because as I was saying, I thought I was hanging the pawn. I didn't see the tactic. So I'll go here trying to protect it. Queen out the way. And then queen to f6 offering a queen trade. They go queen to h5. And I thought it was like a trap or something. So I just take the knight and then take the bishop back. Now I have two knights and a bishop versus a rook, which no one thinks is worse than a rook. Like, this is clearly better. And it's just, again, how do I convert? I've been having some trouble converting in the past few days, so I'm working on that, converting at the level I'm at now, especially for a bullet, I would say, and rapid, I'd say, because this is the first time I've been consistently 1900 rapid. I've been that way before for blitz, but not for rapid. So I'm trying to figure out how to convert a bit better. I've had some troubles. So I'm still like I think I'm gonna win, but I'm not. I've also messed up today, so I was not too cocky, although I was confident. I go bishop to g6 to plug this, and then I offer a queen trade, and then I attack the pawn. Again, I want to get to an endgame, because not that I couldn't win in this position, but I just think it's easier to convert this as an endgame. Queen drops back to c1. I take, and now I'm just like, okay, 2 knights, a bishop, and a pawn for a rook. That's 10 points versus 5. Like, I'm feeling really good, and I think I'm playing some good chess. Not a 91% accuracy, so I was accurate with my assessment of my play in this game. I go king over, king forward. Knight drops back, so I can push that d5 pawn forward, and then I go g6. I'm surprised it's not the best move. I thought it was necessary. Knight here. So it wasn't necessary. Oh, it's still like one of the good moves though. Pawn captures g5 after we trade there real quick. Then I drop my king back to f7, and then they go pawn to h4. Now here, I was a little worried. Not anything serious, but a 2-on-1 I'm not super comfortable with. And then I'm like, maybe I have to drop a piece. So I immediately go knight f5. I'm just thinking get the king disconnected from the pawn. And they protect it, going king to g4. But the problem with having 3 pieces, I just have 3 pieces that control squares. So I go bishop d7, controlling that diagonal. And then again, having that extra piece, knight to e6, excuse me. King comes in, king to e7. Another time I thought this was critical, but apparently it didn't matter if I went there or not. So I was proud of myself for that move, but the computer says it was not like I was going to lose if I didn't play it. They go a4. I move my knight to c5, attacking that pawn. They have a discovered check, but it doesn't matter. I go king to f7. Rook protects the pawn. I take this pawn. Now, I was hesitant because this gives an open file, but I was thinking up 2 pawns and 11 versus 5 points material. Like, there's some way I can still win this. So I'm not too worried. They're bringing their king in. Now I drop my knight to f5. And here, I have checkmate in 1 move. And I would say, see if you can find it, but there's only 1 move. There's check. I go knight to d3, checkmate. I love this checkmate. This is one of my favorite mates I've had. I've had a few of those in the last few days that are my favorite mates, but this is the most chess I've played consistently online, though. But yeah, this is a cool little win I got here, and I am 1948 rapid right now. Not a great day, -2, but I've lost 60 points in a day before, so I can't be too upset. But thank you for watching this video, and have a great day.